how are you going to reach into communities, reach people so that they can come on board with the project?
I think that that's a really special area for me, because I think that I really value equity and providing everybody with individual needs to enable access. I think that that's a really key area of this project for me, and I think that it's just really, really important that we look at different sectors of Suffolk, sections of Suffolk, and just make sure that everybody is heard. I think a big part of what we're doing is going out to these places like community cuppers across Suffolk, building that trust with people, having real conversations with people, and maybe having a co-produced leaflet to take away from that event for these people. But the primary sort of contact is going to be that personal, building that personal relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important going out into the field, so to speak, not with suits and clipboards, but into the environments, as one of them, sitting down with them in the environments that they feel comfortable talking in already, to community couples and food banks and such like, and be one of them for a few hours, and you're going to get the best kind of answers, the most honest kind of feedback, in an environment that they'll feel comfortable talking in, and in terms of using people's information to move forward, and recruitment, I think is possibly, one of the best ideas we've got going for us. Yeah.
Brilliant. And how did you get involved?
I was kind of headhunted, so one of the Health Watch members sent me a message to say, how would I like to be involved? And they thought I might be good for it, so I kind of was a bit okay, but I'm glad she messaged me now, and here we are in front of a camera and everything else. So I'm very glad, because from my point of view, with addiction and homelessness, the guys and girls out there are not guys and girls that often get asked the questions. They're not people who thinks their opinion is of value. And yet they're some of the people that need the most help, the most direct, and the most signposting, to feel included. There's a lot of stigma around addiction and homelessness, and they tend to get linked together. And it's just giving out that message that what you have to say is going to be believed, it's going to be of value, and it's just as important to us moving forward as is the opinion of someone coming from a struggling household who's had no problems prior. So it touched a nerve with me, and I'd obviously like to see change, and a better life for those guys struggling. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, that's really good. I think your experience is going to be invaluable, and people will relate to you and be able to see that you are championing that to an element on their behalf, but also to see that you're involved in it, and therefore they can be involved in it as well. I think that's really, really powerful. So really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's great to be here.
It's good. Yeah. So Elise, how can people get in touch or get involved?
I think that it's really important that we recognise that some people in poverty or who are struggling with money maybe don't have the means to be able to go online, and something that we're really used to as a society is just put everything online because we think that everyone can access it, and that is not the case for everybody. We need to understand that digital exclusion is a big thing. Maybe if they were to become a community partner to be able to access our sessions, we will be doing a sort of hybrid mix of online sessions and in-person sessions so that everybody feels welcome. Other ways that you can contact us is through our email addresses or phone numbers. There's always someone to pick up the phone within office hours. just to have a chat, or if you wanted to talk anything through, if you want to be part of it but you're worried about certain things, I'm sure that people will be able to talk you through what the process is going to be, and what your participation might look like, or how you could participate.